Shoot, Serum Nation. How's it going? I'm having a bad hair day. What the hell's going on here? I look stupid. Well, this is Mob Tales, Mobster crazy stuff. Uh when the mobsters gone wild. Mafia gone wild. Remember Girls Gone Wild back in the day when everything was just crazy? They showed all the sexy girls and everything else. Well, this was like these gangsters were rocking and rolling, sex, drugs, rock and roll, and they were out trying to get theirs any day of the week, any day of the week. And of course, I'm the driver. And uh, I never told this story before because someone got shot. Well, let's just start from the start. Okay, get your shit together. Well, okay, let's leave it. Look at this. Look at this. I got 85 fucking lighters. Forgive me. God damn. What I do, lose my one viewer? I got 85 fucking. I'm getting brain dead. Oh my God. Oh my God. Really? No wonder I got fucking 6 viewers. No wonder I get fucking 10 viewers. You got to get your shit together, Truth Serum. Get it to fucking together. I don't care about censorship or any of that shit anymore. Fuck YouTube censorship. Go Donald Trump. Fuck them YouTube censors. I'm going to switch over. I'm going to get some technical assistance. I'm going to move over to X, where that's friendly terrain. Elon Musk. Dealing with these motherfuckers, these YouTube censors. Let's get back to the story. This story occurred shortly after. Remember I told you about when the cartels would come up and they would make these kilo moves and it was really slick, these drug cartel guys. And they had made a big score, this crew. They made a big score. And they had a lot of money. They had a lot of cocaine. And these boys were ready to rock and roll. And I used to bring them to the strip joints. Some with fine, no incidents, everything cool, but there was something about this night that I didn't like. So I'm told, usually the routine, go up to the club. John and Alex want to go rock and roll. Let me get ready for this marathon and set sail and bring these guys. So they had already made arrangements with these strippers, and back then they had like the Hilton hotels, the higher class hotels, and they used to use those hotels. At least they had class on that than some, dump motel. And so they used to use the nice higher class one. So I picked them up, then go to this other location, pick these strippers up, and proceed on to the hotel. And we get there, and I'm like, well, how long do I gotta wait? Maybe I'll just go home and come back, because these dudes rocked and partied, especially when they got bags of party goods. They would rock until it was checkout time. So I'm just thinking, well, let me get 6 hours sleep. I'll come back at checkout time. And they're like, no, you wait outside in the car. But they were giving me $100 bills. So, okay. Money talks. So I'm out there sitting for a while, and then a guy comes out. One of the guys comes out, and I says, "Oh, I got to go in the lobby. I got to leave a message to a phone number because Sam told me not to run you guys around anymore. But I have to let him know where I'm at and what I'm doing. I got to leave a message on some, I call it, it's a, please leave a message. And then I just leave a message. This is JoJo. I'm over here. I'm with so-and-so. And I plan to be done with this fiasco at noon tomorrow. And just leave that on record, more or less. Just in case something happens to me. So we get in there. All right. I'm out in the car. This is scattered, forgive me, folks, but ain't nobody gonna watch this anyway, so who the fuck cares? I'm at the end of my line, folks. I try to tell you, stay strong and don't give up. I'm gonna move on to X and start from scratch. Fuck YouTube and those Chinese motherfuckers. Fuck them. Okay, I'm moving on to X. Okay, so forgive me, God and folks, if I cuss a little here or there. Forgive me. Okay. So let's move it. Let's expedite here. I end up leaving the message. They're hollering at me, you punk, blah, blah, blah. I was always getting insulted. I didn't care. They insult me, then they hand me money later anyway. So it was the same spiel. Who cares? And I'm sitting out there and one of the guys comes out. We'll call these guys John and Alex. John comes out and he says, "Oh, get out of the car." I was like, "Oh, okay, blah, 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 whatever." So he goes, "Relax, walk around." So I have a cigarette while I'm walking. He's in my trunk. Johnny, what do you got a key to my trunk? How do you pull that? They had master keys. They had master keys to every make and model or obtained them. So he goes in there, he pulls out a big bag of cocaine. What am I, just driving around town? I got a freaking ounce of blow in my trunk? What? And so, all right, I got to go with the flow. So he says, "You dumb bastard, come on up. I still refuse. I'll sit, I'll take a nap, blah, 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 blah. An hour goes by. Attendant, they had cameras and they just see me sitting in the car. So they come out and say, "What's going on?" I says, "Well, a couple of my buddies, they're leaving, blah, blah, blah." They're like, "Well, you can't sit out here. Why don't you just go up to the room?" While this is all happening, another car pulls up and this fine ass girl gets out of it, looks over at me and says, "You must be JoJo." Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah. And blah, blah, blah. She goes, "Okay, we're supposed to go up together." I go, "Well, the security attendant's out there. I can't sit out there. They think I'm some kind of whatever." And so now, all right, let's go up. Let's get to the room. So we're going along and I'm sitting now. It's like assumed that this girl is my date. I wasn't a whore master. I did not like to participate in this stuff because I knew who these guys' wives were. And I didn't play that. So they're going on and on and on. So we're talking a little music. We're talking about this and that. And they're doing Scarface lines like there's no tomorrow. They're just blasting Scarface lines left and right. And now they're talking about when they do the cocaine, they can have sex till kingdom come, and they can rock and roll, and they can do tricks and make things numb with the coke, making them numb, whatever areas, and they're talking and they're laughing, And now this airheaded girl that's like implied to be my date, she says, Johnny, what's wrong with your buddy? He seems like, you know, I says, nah, ain't nothing wrong with me. I'm just hanging out. Ba, 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 ba. Now they're talking. Now the two couples are talking, Johnny and Alex, the two strippers, and I'm just trying to be nice, cordial. They're talking about their whatever, and then Johnny says to the other to Alex's date, yeah, remember the time that we went and did a lit of coke, bah, bah, bah. Alex looks over and says, well, you've been with her? And I'm thinking, why would that matter? Why would they're stripper prostitute whores? What, they've had 90 guys, but he's just pissed because his date was with Alex. And he took offense. No, 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 we just had a drink. Bah, bah, bah. Now he's screaming at her. What did you do to him? What did you do? Take three guesses. The first two don't count. They screwed and did coke. That's what they did, Billy. So they're freaking out. I'm thinking, this is going nowhere. And they're motherfucking each other. Yeah, back 2 years ago, you did the same thing with Julie, and you did this. You're a backstabbing, blah blah blah. You're both married. You're both whore masters, and you're worried about if whether your friend screwed one of your girls. What is that? What is that? I'm wondering, how the hell did you get that big bag of cocaine in my trunk of my fucking car in the shuffle? Because they had payphones back then, and you had to go make a call or whatever. So they were slick. That was a layup for them to do that shit. So I call. Now he's going, I should blow your brains out, blah, blah, blah. Now the girl that was supposed to be up there with me, she's like, I'm done. I'm leaving. They tried to give her some money, Ben Franklin's. She's like, no, thank you. Bye-bye. I'll see you girls at the club. Be careful, and maybe you should leave now. No, 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 we're having fun. They're doing that coke. They're getting those $100 bills. They're rocking and rolling. But the other girl said, I see a train coming here, and I don't want to be around. Because now that's jealousy. And these guys, some of them had low self-esteem and egos, psychologically speaking. And it was very petty, but they had these juvenile, well, whatever. Joel, you had the master keys at your that shop in 60s. Yeah, they shouldn't. They didn't even have to put locks on anything anymore because everybody had keys to everything else. So, no. One of the girls had this jukebox thing. She's blasting it like there's no tomorrow. And well, the other girl left. And I'm up there, and they're doing, and now they're hot. They're saying, JoJo, come on, do no, I don't mess around with that. I got a regular heartbeat. Bah, bah, bah. What a wimpy thing to say. They're ready to party like rock stars. I'm in my 20s. I'm healthy. Oh no, I got a regular. I got arrhythmia. I got a regular heartbeat, and it could screw up my heartbeat. I don't want to stroke out here on the floor and ruin your party. Oh, you little wimp, you pussy, you little this, you little that. And then they're talking. The girls are singing. They're doing blow, and Johnny says, what's wrong with you girls? We've been in here for 45 minutes, an hour. What are your clothes still doing on? I says, it's time for me to go. You ain't going anywhere, JoJo. We're going to get you laid. I don't need any assistance in that. Back then, I had no problem attracting women, even though I just wanted to be a one-woman man. But You know, they think like doing you a favor is getting you laid. You know, so I said, no, 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 no. Oh, you're trying to disrespect us in front of our girls. Now they turn it into this cocaine-induced psychosis that I'm embarrassing them and disrespecting them in front of the girls because I don't want to screw one of these pigs. Yeah. Yeah. So they're going on. Time goes on. I says, could I at least go outside and get air? It's 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. I go back up. Now they had a bag of cocaine. And I'm looking at it. And it's like it's almost like a quarter of the bag is on the bottom of like a. I was like, these dudes snorted that much more cocaine since I left the hotel room. I'm coming back up. They're doing 120 miles an hour in a 30, and they're rocking and rolling, and the girls are naked, and now and I says, well, I'm just gonna go back, and now she's trying to entice me with her body, okay? She's trying to entice me, touch these boobs, touch this ass. Ooh, when are you ever gonna get a fine? Whatever, you know, and he he thinks it's insulting that I don't participate. So he goes, oh, you're a half a fag. You're this and that. What kind of man would refuse a beautiful, sexy woman? Johnny, you know, JoJo's a fag. Ba 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 ba. This and that. And he said, "Well, leave JoJo alone. You know, he's trying to be proper, and he's kind of stuck up for me a little bit." And the girl going on. So I says, "You're a $2 whore. Get the frick away from me." I wouldn't get into that frickin' entrenched, that diseased, filthy. There, how much cock does you have already? You know what the fuck? I want to participate and entertain a $2 whore like you. Bah, 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 bah. So now this Alex throws something, boom, smashed off the wall. You don't come in here and do this and that. These are our girls. Bah, 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 bah. Now the wheels are turning. I go back out. I go back down. I leave another message. I leave another message. So I said, you know, and this is a number. I don't know how the boss would access it, but that was like a code where if maybe everybody had that number, and if something was going astray, uh, it would contact somebody close to Sam, the boss, and then they would say, "Hey, listen, you know, it could be 2, 3 o'clock in the morning." They'd say, "Listen, this is going on over here. You might want to check this out or address this. This is going on over here with this person, that person, this person." So I had to make sure that I was in constant alignment with Sam. This is what I'm doing, blah, 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 because this was a time when Sam had already told me, because this was the beginning of the end before people started to disappear. And he told me, don't be running these guys around anymore. But I went against his rules, and I still had to call him, even though I knew he was going to be pissed off at me. I told you don't run around, blah, 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 blah. So I go back up. Blah, blah, blah. So they're arguing. Now the guys are arguing. Blah, 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 this and that. One of the girls wants to go home because I insulted her. And now it's my fault that I crashed their party, or this psycho cocaine induced mentality. It's my fault. And Alex gets in my face, starts roughing me up, blah, blah, blah. And Johnny grabs him. No, leave JoJo alone, blah, 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 this and that. They're fighting. They're fighting. They're fighting. Yeah, you screwed my girl. Before, if I would have known that, I would have never dated her. They're prostitute, stripper, whores. They've had everybody. But just the fact that maybe you just don't want if you're screwing somebody, maybe a guy just doesn't want the fact to be that, well, my buddy screwed the same girl. Some guys don't care. It's a fuck fest. They don't care. They'll fuck anything with a heartbeat. But then some guys have a little more scruples. I wouldn't have participated if I would have known that you were with her. I would have found another whore. So they take offense to that shit. Now they're going off. Yeah, remember the time you did this? Remember the time you did that? Blah, blah, blah. He's going, I should blow your fucking brains off, right? Blow your brains out. Now violence is like, gunplay is in play. Whoa, 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 whoa. Then he looks at me. I says, I'm going back to the car. He says, you think you're going to make another phone call to Sam? You little punk. You think you're going to go make a phone call back to Sam? I says, no, I'm just going to go back out in the car. And with all due respect, the bus is leaving in 15 minutes, a half an hour. The bus is leaving. They're going on. You got to give us more time. They want to get the sex. They want to get the sex in or whatever. But they got bankrolls. They got thousands of dollars. Why do they need me for a ride? What do you got? More cocaine in my car? They're keeping an eye on my car. Where do you got it? In the floorboards? What? So now they're talking about their sisters. Your sister was a two-bit. Whoa, 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 whoa. They're going on personal stuff. I says, you guys got to calm down. Do your duties and everything. And maybe we should have an early night. No, we leave when it's checkout time. We leave when it's checkout time. So they gave this front desk clerk some money to if there's any complaints, don't worry about it. Here's 300. Back then 300 was like 3,000 or 1,000. And so they bought the front desk off. They brought the security guard off, and they bribed all them. And they're blasting. So I says, you guys shouldn't be arguing over this. Well, it's a matter of respect. What's a matter of respect? They're whore prostitutes. He pulls his gun out. I run this, JoJo, this and that. I'm sick of Johnny. He's disrespected me so many times. Blah, 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 blah. And then one of the girls says, well, where's your gun, Johnny? Whoa. Where's your... You're promoting gunplay? So he says that's the last time he's going to disrespect me. And he points the gun and he's laughing and he goes, you never had the balls to shoot anybody anyways. I always had to do it. You were a punk. Whenever we went and did something, you didn't do nothing or whatever. And he's calling him a punk. Boom, he shoots him. Well, he shoots the wall. He shoots the ceiling. And then I'm on my way out the door. I'm crawling to get to the door so don't stray things hit me. And he hits him in the leg. The girls are gone. They're running down the halls half naked. They're out of there. I'm out of there. And I had already told Sam before, this ain't good. I'm pulling out and another car pulls in. Sam had called a guy. When I left that message, Sam had called somebody over there. I told him exactly where I was, blah, blah, blah. And he come over there. And he hollered, go to the club. we're getting out of there. The fallout and everything else, the aftermath. Well, these two actors, I think, they already believe their fate was sealed, and like I might have said in some prior videos, they were just gonna rock out until they got killed, which is sad. Humanistically speaking, they knew the writing was on the wall, and they were just gonna sex, drugs, rock and roll, whores, sex, prostitute, whatever they could do. They just said hell with it, like hedonistic thoughts. And I go back to the club. This guy shows up. Now, what they like to do is like tell me everything. What's going on. He didn't know about the shooting. So I go over there, and he's got a key to the club, and we go in, and I'm explaining him the situation, and I says, yeah, Alex shot the hotel room up, and he hit Johnny over his knee. And he shot the damn whatever, 3 or 4 shots. And he said, so I explained everything to him, and he says, we'll come back tomorrow. I called Sam. He said, call Sam. Right from Sam's ready to receive your phone call to hear me live. And I told him, and he said, thank you for being honest, Joe. I told you don't run around with these guys. And it's the last time I'm going to tell you, I told you don't run around with these freaking guys. And I explained about the cocaine and everything else. And they end up, the guy hit a vein. The guy, I find out, there's a big scene over there. They couldn't just drive out of there. I was the driver. They couldn't get whatever they did. They had to go to a payphone, get whatever, because they didn't want to call an ambulance because of their whole coke. This is all bad. You don't want to call an ambulance, make a report, this, and then it's a cop. It's on the dispatch, 911, and he's losing. I guess he lost whatever they did. They got to a hospital or something somewhere. They got medical attention, and he's okay. He's gonna live, but it hit a artery. You hit one of those arteries, you have major arteries in your legs, you bleed out real quick. But however they manage that. A week goes by. I got to go back up. I'm chilling out now. I don't want to go nowhere near the club. Bye-bye. Have a nice life. See ya. Boom, boom. That's that. Sam calls the office. You got to come up here and we got to have a talk. I know he's going to have these 2 clowns there, and we're going to have to talk about what happened that night. And they're going to talk shit and lie, and then I'm going to be the one that has to tell the boss what really happened. So on the phone with lady friend, had to turn it down, steak tacos on. Now, these guys, this wasn't an isolated incident. These guys used to go to hotels, motels, and bust up rooms, and they would just flash money, like those Indians. Even back then, those Indians, there could be 600 in damage, but you hand those Indians, they're down and making that money, boy. They own all the hotels. You hand them a little cherry on top. Oh, no, it's okay. We fix. We get that. Yeah. Just peel the money. Because they broke up some rooms once in a while. Cocaine induced. Whatever other psychedelics come into play sometimes too. So We get there. Me, Sam, Johnny, Alex, Frankie, yeah, whatever the hell. He says, "Well, Joe, you start first, and tell me what happened." So I go on, and now I get to the part where I'm waiting in the car, and then I get out, and then Frankie, I want to call him this Johnny. His name was either Alex or Frankie because I got they middle name. Some people call them different names. They had nicknames. Some people call them by the first name, this name, blah blah blah. Well, nonetheless, I tell him he went, Sam. Yeah, he went into my trunk, pulled out a big bag of cocaine. Hmm. Is that true, Billy? Yeah, it's true. Hmm. Where'd you get the cocaine from? No disrespect, but I got it from that delivery that you had, Sam. Got it from that guy, the Colombian guy with the tattoos, with the gang tattoos on his thing. I got it from him. Your connection. That's who I got it from. Oh, touche. How much did you have? Ba 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 ba. I said, well, how'd you get that in Joey's car? I said, Sam, they're always stashing stuff in my car. Guns, drugs, they're always stashing stuff in my car. He's going on and on and on. I told you motherfuckers time after time after time, chill out. You know, everybody had a lot of money. They all had a lot of money. Before they blew it on gambling, they would party with drugs and women. Blow the money gambling, blow money gambling, and then or women and drugs. And of course, Sam frowned upon it, but trying to corral these guys know the over under on them living a year, isn't good. You got to bet the under. How long does Johnny have to live? The over under is a year. Bet the under. How long does Alex got to live? The over under is 6 months. Bet the under. How long does Bill have to live? Bet the under. They know it. Everybody knows it. Everybody knows it. So they're getting it in while they can. And then later on, I had to make another run. Greed, of course, greed. Of course, greed. And I'm thinking, I got to go up there. I don't want to see these two guys. Of course, before I get in there, here they come. Bah, 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 bah. Everything's all right, Joe. Everything's all right. But don't be afraid. Bah, bah, whatever. Okay. Whatever. And I used to try to give them psychology and therapy at times. Now we revert back to Joe, why do I do this? Why do I do this? Blah, blah, blah. Look, I got a hole in my leg. He shot me. Oh, yeah. Why? Because you're a psycho, buddy. I didn't say that. I tried to display maybe you got some low self-esteem issues and you're overcompensating, trying to be a tough guy, and you're going about it all wrong. I'm trying to throw in some freaking Sigmund Freud or Pavlov or BF Skinner. I'm trying to throw something in there. and Sam was there and he goes, Joe, that's pretty good. They knew I had knowledge on that kind of stuff. And he was like, well, listen to the kid, calm down. It's time to blah, 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 and you shoot your buddy because he had screwed your stripper friend 2 months ago. You shoot them. Well, that was cocaine psychosis. But geez, I don't care what kind of drug you are. You should know better than that. They probably got 15,000 on them between them, and they got who knows how much. So I had told Sam, I don't trust my car. I don't trust my car. He's like, well, you guys, what else you got hiding in his car? We got nothing. We don't have nothing in his car. Whatever thing. Are you hiding a gun or whatever? I go to put a spare tire on there, and there's a gun where the spare tire is. The donut. How did a gun get underneath my donut? You know, the cars have the donut. Yeah. I had a flat tire, some bullshit. There's a gun under my donut. You know, so are there any more guns that, like, you know, in my engine, in the air filter cooler or whatever? So everything it calmed down, but it was sad afterwards. These guys are in this micro environment, and we sit as outsiders and say, wow, how could they do that? That's stupid. How could you do this? That's retarded. How fucked up is this? What? We could sit back from not being made men and wonder, but from their lens, from their perspective, their viewing, their perception of their life is different. They already lost people they know due to guns. They know people, friends, and maybe family that have already got killed, cousins and uncles, and they know what's at stake. They know. They got the memo. They know, and that's why I think, like what the one guy told me, I'm already a dead man, Jojo. So what does he care if he's doing cocaine and screwing whores and all that? He thinks he's already a dead man. And then after that fiasco, that sealed the deal. The over under on how long he had to live might have been 30 days. Bet the under. Bet the under. Hey, Johnny, I'm taking a line on Alex. How long Alex has got to live? 30 days. Pound the under. Pound the under. His car's in the driveway at the club. Pound the under. His car should be in Timbuktu. You can't run. You can't run. And witness protection can't even save you. Witness protection can't save you. The feds know it. The gangsters know it. They can't save you. No. Look at Sammy the Bull and Mike Francis. They're in fortresses. They're in freaking rabbit holes. You know, Mike's come out and made some appearances here or there. That's cool. We're old now, you know. But yeah, Mike Francis, those Colombians, those Colombia cartels, they had a lot of nice cocaine for the Colombo family. The Colombos, the Colombians. Look at what a perfect marriage. Yeah, Mike Francis, your family sold most cocaine and the boys in Harlem. The boys in Harlem, and we're making all the money and everything. And then you guys were like, geez, wow, let's get a piece of that action. And those dudes in Harlem, they didn't care about the mafia or this or that, whatever. They didn't. Them boys in Harlem had better connections to the cartels than the mafia, but the mafia piggybacked it later. When, you know, then when crack came on, when that crack hit, sales went through the roof. You know, Mecca Auto, he's got a YouTube channel. He went and did 30 years in prison. Mecca Auto, the black dude, Jamaican dude, Mecca. He was running that before he went to prison. And they were making, when they turned that into crack, they were getting all the money. They were getting all the money. And so the mafia, of course, said, let's get in on the action. They want to be in on every racket you could get on. And So the guy that was on that movie, I don't know what the hell his name. Well, he had the connection for Harlem. And then he was in bed later on, an associate or something. I don't know if it's the true actual guy, but then he was the connect. And then what would happen is they could carry the coke to Florida. And then it's about who assumes the risk. Your Sam, well, whatever. This is just hypothetical. Your order is waiting in Miami. We can deliver it to Washington, D.C., but we're going to have to charge another X amount of dollars on each kilo for the risk of bringing it up to closer to New York. So they would pay. I was never going to make no run. I was an errand boy runner, but I wasn't going to, they give you 10, 15, 20, 25,000. 25,000, fill your trunk with some of these kilos, and 50,000. There's $1 million in kilos. It's got to make it to New York. So you're always wondering when you're a delivery guy or this or that, what happened to the guy before me? What happened to the guy that this was his job duty? He started from Miami and he didn't make it to South Carolina. So they knew, and they were making a lot of money. What I couldn't fathom was, why did Sam the boss, who was going to retire shortly, and he already had millions, why would you entertain to be part of this drug ring? It was a gambling ring, but was also a drug ring. Going to Toronto, all major cities, and they had that. You hear about the mafia and these stories of like, this is what's the mafia environment. They had another organization, another entity from Sicily, Italy. I think they called it the Black Hand or something. The Black Hand, which derived from however that happened, whatever. They'd leave they would kill, and they would have they would stamp their work with this Black Hand thing. I don't know. I met a guy in New York that was from there, but he spoke broken English. I couldn't even decipher what the hell he was saying. He was laughing a lot. That was a good thing. He was laughing and everything. But I met him at my cousin Victor's place in Queens. That's where they had all these high class, all upper society businessmen, gangsters, and he had one of these guys with the black hat. Now these were the international guys, international drug rings. But why would Sam entertain that before he's going to retire? Yeah. I got called one time. Now, these guys were bad actors. They did a lot of stupid shit around town after hours. And that's why Sam told me that's a wrap. Don't do this. But with that even being said, things cooled off maybe a month later. There's no contact. I'm at the office ready to work my way out of that job and just get away from everything. And he come back and He said, Jojo, come up to the club. We'll have our routine. We'll have lunch and talk and everything. So he proposes to make another run deal with me. But my godfather had told me, don't do any more runs. But there was a calling place I could call over there and communicate messages. And it got back to me, and he said, you're on your own. You're on your own. You want to make that run after everything that's happened for 1,000 or a couple thousand? You want to make that run? I told you to leave, get out of there. You got no protection. You want to go make another freaking run? You're on your own. So what did I do? I made another run. I made another run. I did 140. I don't care what. It was Route 20. Route 20. It was under the thruway. You could fly to New York. There ain't a cop anywhere in sight. You could fly. Even though I tried to obey the rules and everything like that. But I didn't deliver. I had to make a delivery back from New York, which they would just say, give me your keys, and then let's take a walk. And then the guys would put in the trunk. I didn't even know what the hell was in my trunk half the time. I'd get to New York. Here's the keys. Go get a coffee over here, and then come back, and now, okay, start back home. In retrospect, I think they had kilos in my trunk at times. I didn't even know. And they're handing me a ham sandwich. They're handing me a bologna sandwich. Yeah, there's 110K, and then there's 2Ks of Coke, whatever. And I'm dumb. Yeah. How stupid. So, well, yeah, I'm going to try to switch over to X. I've had enough of this YouTube censorship. They froze my subscribers. Fuck you, YouTube. I've had enough. Go fuck you, Chinese motherfuckers, you moderators, and all you other Chinese slanted motherfuckers. Fuck your censorship. Go fuck. Rotten hell. And let's move on to Elon Musk and X. So I'm going to try to find some technical people so I have a big data bank of videos and no shit for all the videos I've done. But I want to have these videos working for me. I put a lot of work into these motherfucking videos. Forgive me, folks. Forgive me. And then for these Chinese censoring motherfuckers, just to freeze my ability to make any kind of compensation or even put me in the algorithm and freeze my subscriber. What is it? 8 months? What? And then you call their and then when you text their support group, oh, we don't really, you stupid motherfuckers, you froze my thing. Oh, maybe you should change your content. I was skyrocketing to 10,000 subscribers exponentially. What do they think? Everybody's retard. They don't know any common sense about math and projections and anything like that. And then all of a sudden you freeze me out. Oh, maybe it's try providing content. My content was fine. You motherfucking devils at YouTube. Rotten hell, you Chinese motherfuckers. Let's go ride with Elon Musk. I'm going to switch over to X where there's freedom of speech. Freedom of speech. And all you Democrats and fucking censors, Chinese motherfuckers, go fuck yourself. Rotten hell. Go Donald Trump, go Elon Musk, and let's rock and roll on X. I'm going to pay somebody when I got money to switch these things over, switch these somehow, if it's possible, to switch me over to X. Because you Chinese censoring motherfuckers coming over here try to take America over under Biden and Kamala, nah. The election doesn't look good for those motherfuckers either. The polls are showing Trump, whatever the case is. Chinese are going to be running YouTube. You ain't going to be running X. You ain't going to be running X. So fuck you, YouTube. The moderator, you're watching me, fuck you too, okay? That's all. Because I'm going to switch these videos, if I could, over. So you censoring motherfuckers. And how about this? Fuck Brittany Griner. That's what started it all. Fuck that fucking uh, 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 hater, America hater. Fuck her. Fuck Kamala Harris. Fuck Joe Biden. Fuck Chuck Schumer. Fuck Nancy Pelosi. Fuck you, Chinese slants. Fuck y'all. You get the message? Forgive me, Jesus. Forgive me. Forgive me, God. Forgive me. I shouldn't sin like that, but what are you going to do? Forgive me. I go to confession. Wyatt Earp, how's it going? So, yeah, I'm not going to just keep spinning my wheels on here where I can't even realize a new subscriber because they fucked me over. These communist fucking censors, this YouTube motherfuckers. Are you watching me, moderator? Boy, I wish bad karma. I wish bad karma on you fucking evil motherfuckers censoring people. Then shut the channels. They did it to poor Steve Will Do It. They did it to poor Steve Will Do It with 2 million subscribers. Why? Because he did it. I know that family down there. It's been a lot of years in Florida. Steve Will Do It had a lot of subscribers and everything. But I knew the family years ago when they were little. But now he grew up, and lo and behold, he had a big YouTube channel. Steve Will Do It. Good boy, charitable guy, raised by great parents. I'd hope to reconnect with them when I go visit my brother in Florida. But they even did it to him. Why? Because he got on stage with Donald Trump. He got on stage with Donald Trump. And then all of a sudden, YouTube is fucking with his channel. Political. They want to take away your right for your rights, your freedom of speech. These fucking Marxist communist motherfuckers at YouTube. What? Run that shit in China. Don't bring that shit over here to America. Run that shit over there. That's all. So I'm going to try to get on X. No, I ain't, whatever, Rumble, Joel, whatever. I'm going with X. I want Elon Musk to be the boss. Okay? Fuck Rumble. Fuck YouTube. I need Elon Musk. Yeah. Yeah, now they're going after McDonald's. You see that? Check this out. Big Small makes a good point. You put two and two together. You connect the dots. Let's start here. Donald Trump is at McDonald's. Kamala Harris didn't work one day at McDonald's. And Donald Trump worked there for a half an hour. Donald Trump worked longer at McDonald's than Kamala Harris. McDonald's agreed to do that, of course. You got to get approval. You got to get approval and everything else. So what's the CDC do after that, Biggie Small? I see this morning McDonald's with possible E. coli outbreak. Yeah. Possible E. coli outbreak at McDonald's. How convenient. The day after Donald Trump shows up, does a show at McDonald's because he proved that he worked longer at McDonald's than scumbag Harris. And now what do they do? Newsflash. McDonald's, E. coli breakout, E. coli and everything else. What the fuck has happened to this world, man? This media is so fucked up. It's so polluted, so diluted that anything goes. Anything goes. It's just like it's a rodeo. It's just a rodeo. So, yeah. The people are going to see through that. If I had a McDonald's right here at the corner, I'd be at McDonald's. Fuck you and your E. coli outbreak. Yeah. Fuck you. Fuck YouTube. Fuck McDonald's. Fuck y'all. Or fuck the CDC, not fuck McDonald's. No, McDonald's come with the facts. Kamala didn't work here. Donald Trump has now. Worked longer than there. They're so fucked, this Democrat fucking Marxist communist motherfuckers. Who could be so deranged that can't see, like this Democratic Party? I'm a Democrat, traditional Democrat, but I'm a thinker with common sense and logic. These motherfuckers are so deranged while they're starving and trying to make ends meet. These stupid motherfuckers are cheering for Kamala Harris. Really? We'll see where our country's going, but they try, yeah. Headline news, breaking news. E. coli at McDonald's. E. coli. Why? Because Donald Trump just made a stop there. How fucked up. I've been around through a lot of presidencies. I'm 61 years old. I've never seen a regime today like these Democrats, these evil motherfuckers, these dinosaurs like Nancy Pelosi that have been polluting our country, Chuck Schumer polluting our country, Joe Biden polluting our country, Kamala Harris polluting our country. Before, my good people, they used to bebop around and try to do it in the shadows, and they used to bebop, bop, bop, bop. Yeah, now they do it in your face. Fuck you, America. We're gonna see how really fucking retarded you are, and we're gonna see who you vote for. We're gonna see if deranged Trump syndrome works or common sense and logic works. Common sense and logic versus deranged Trump syndrome. We're going to see, motherfuckers. That's what these motherfuckers are more or less telling the people. We used to try to hide it. Now we do it in your face. We already went against our traditional political process where you have to have a primary and run people before they qualify to be sit in office. So that communistic bullshit is already flew. That actually happened in America? Wow. Well, if you would have said that 40 years ago, I'd say there's no way that could happen. Because you got George Soros over there. You got all these puppet masters, Joel, and you got them all pulling the strings. And they're laughing. They're laughing. They're looking, they're going, hey, George, look, the polls are almost tied. How retarded could America be? They know she's a scrub. You think these guys don't know Kamala Harris is a scrub? These billionaires, they know she's a scrub. They're laughing. Look, the polls are close. Wow. You could put Lucifer up there for the Democratic candidate. And the polls would be, well, they do actually. Well, that's not hypothetical. That is Lucifer. They are running Lucifer, and the polls are still tight. Excuse me, folks. They are running Lucifer. So I appreciate you guys coming in here. I'm ranting. I don't give a fuck anymore, YouTube. Fuck you, Chinese motherfuckers, censoring me for a year and all that other shit. YouTube, a lot of people and channels are running from YouTube because they see the censorship. It's a social platform, not a Marxist platform. Freedom of speech is still strong in America. So fuck you, Chinese motherfuckers at YouTube. They're all the administrative people, all the higher ups at YouTube, all the power players in their jobs. They're Chinese motherfuckers, or they're just kiss ass Chinese communists that are, yeah, I'll work for you, pay me $4 million a year. So they're all embedded fucks. That's what they are. They're just straight up embedded fucks. So you can run that on YouTube, and all these other social media platforms are rising up. And YouTube, you Einsteins, are losing some of your share, which me, as being knowledgeable in marketing and analysis, I believe that I'll be dead by then. But systematically, incrementally, their share will drop X will rise up strong. Some of the other traditional ones, there might be some new kids on the block. They will rise up and gain more market share. And this blowjob YouTube chat, this YouTube that came in strong and everything, but nothing is forever. Nothing. You're gonna be the scumbag on the block when the smoke clears. YouTube, you Chinese motherfuckers. You're gonna be the scumbag on the block while the other ones thrive. Let me go chill with Elon Musk over there at X. If I can get all my old videos off of here, my library of videos, and get a technical person to help me transfer, because I could transfer one video a week for 4 years and not even have to do another live video. Just keep spoon feeding my a video so, and then see what I can gain there. You put me in the algorithm. I feel a lot more comfortable with Elon Musk than these Chinese motherfuckers at YouTube. These communist censoring motherfuckers at YouTube. Poor Steve will do it, what they did to him. Now they let him back or something or whatever. But that's a shame. Why? Because he went on stage with Donald Trump. Terrible. This is America. This is what my family fought in wars for. This was what my elders and brothers and friends went to war for. These fucking scumbags. They went to war and risked their lives. They went to war and risked their lives on the battlefield for fucking Kamala Harris and Joe Biden. They risked their lives for these scumbags. And then they treat the veterans bad. Here, give the illegals fucking everything under the sun, and then you want to put a fucking Vietnam vet in the street. You want to be the other wars, Iraqi wars, all those other wars. You want to put them veterans in the streets while you're fucking giving millions of dollars to these illegal immigrants. You filthy fucks, this Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, you evil motherfuckers. This is what our friends and family fought for. So these scumbag communists could get in there and then politicize social media and censorship. We'll see if Donald Trump wins or not. We'll see. Nothing is sacred anymore in this day and age. Nothing is sacred. Nothing is sacred. We're the boss. We're communists. You don't like it? Move on. Well, I have no other choice. My ability to earn 1 penny on this channel is gone. And if I get any donations, use the Cash App. 97% goes to me. Why should we split it? Why should I split it with YouTube? 55-45. Them scumbags, them Chinese motherfuckers. If somebody does a super chat and gives me $20, I got to give freaking 11 to YouTube for what? Censoring me? Fuck you. How about my Cash App? The link is in the description, which that's crickets too, but that's all right. I like my friends here. It's tough economic times. People don't have extra money to donate. I understand that. Just hit the like button. It don't even matter anymore at this point in time. It don't even matter. Because it's time to freaking pack up and get the fuck off of this YouTube. These filthy Chinese communist motherfuckers that run this YouTube. God bless Elon Musk. God bless Elon Musk. God bless Donald Trump for trying to save our country. These retarded Democrats are so fucked up. They don't even look at like logic and common sense and evidentiary things that will just say that's fucked up. Well, by the way, this isn't Donald Trump's first rodeo. He was in office before. So compare and contrast, you retarded Democrats. Compare and contrast. This was how the country was under Donald Trump, and this is how the country's so fucked up now under Biden and Harris. You can't compare that. Oh, I don't like Donald Trump. What? Then rot, starve. Half your freaking voting base, you Democrats, is middle class or low income. So while you're cheering for Harris and that tampon Tim, You're cheering for the people that are going to fuck you. Deranged, completely deranged. So that's what we're up against in today's. We covered a lot today. We covered a lot. The strippers, the shooting, the aftermath, the kilos of cocaine, these scumbag Chinese motherfuckers at YouTube, Kamala scumbag Harris, Joe Biden. That we covered it all here, folks. We covered it all. There's a moderator in here. Fuck you, moderator. How about that? Go fuck yourself, you Chinese slant motherfuckers. Okay? That's all. I'm usually not prejudiced like that to call out a certain thing, you know. You try to be a Christian, but you know, I try to use, you know, like don't do that. But fuck you, you Chinese slant-eyed motherfuckers. Fuck you. You come over. They own everything already. They own everything under the sun. So that's that. They own everything. They're buying up all the farm, agriculture, and everything. They're already here. The Chinese are already here. Thanks, Joe Biden. Thanks, Tim Waltz. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. They sell our country out. They sold you out. They sold everybody out while they run back to their mansions. And then you got these retarded Democrats sticking up for them, voters. If it don't end in 2 weeks and Trump is elected, ooh, get your seatbelts on, folks, because people will be crawling through other people's windows for a loaf of bread. Well, they're already doing that. Oh, forgive me. Well, that's already in play. So that's it, folks. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'm going to try to transfer over onto X. How that comes into play, I don't know. If it's all God's will. God, I got to trust in God's will, that in God's plan. I'm pissed off, but I got to say, well, God's been pretty good to me thus far. So I got to trust in God. Forgive me for sinning, blah, 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 blah. So the last one, forgive me, God. Fuck you Chinese motherfuckers at YouTube. And God bless Donald Trump and Elon Musk to stand up in the crossfire, literally in the crossfire for us Americans that can think straight. So, and that's that, folks. Thanks a lot. Be the kings and queens of your world. Keep fighting. Don't give up. Forgive me for my swearing. Fuck you Chinese at YouTube. All right. Take care.